Okay, so remember that this is the final activity of our course English Conversation. It means this is the task number 8 and it corresponds to a sample test of the IELTS speaking test. It has 3 stages and we're going to start with the first one, which is about some personal information questions. Um, I want to know if you are working or if you are a student. Okay, so Lisette, can you tell me what is the most interesting aspect of both your studies and your work? Yes, please. Okay, that sounds like an interesting job. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now let's get into the second part of our interview, which is the description part. I'm going to share with you my screen so you can see the car and let me know when you can see the screen, right? Okay, so I want you to describe, oh wait, no, it's not this one. This one. I want you to describe an important invention that you think has positively influenced the human race. In your answer, you should say what the invention is, who invented it, and what changes it brought. Remember that your answer must be around 1 and 2 minutes, but you're gonna have first 1 minute to think about what you're going to say and organize your ideas. You can make some notes in order to help you prepare. And I'm going to be using my smartphone in order to have the chronometer to count that minute for preparation, and I'll let you know when it finished, okay? So you can start taking the preparation now. Okay, so time is over. Are you ready? Okay, please say. So go ahead. Start with your description. Okay. Sorry, time is over. I'm sorry for interrupting you. That's rude, but I'm sorry. Time is over. Thank you so much, Lisette, for your description. It's pretty accurate. Now, related to it, we're gonna do the final part, which is a couple of questions that are related to this topic. And the first question is, why should we invest more in research? What do you think about it? Why should we invest more in research? Okay, good. So finally, what is the single most important invention in your opinion? Okay, thanks so much, Lizette, for your answers. This is it. That was basically the interview as taking the IELTS example, speaking test. Now, before we finish our call, I would like to give you some feedback. In general, I will say you have a good pronunciation. I like the way you sound natural and confident with what you're saying. So it's easily to understand your ideas and follow your speaking. I consider that you're already on the level to think directly in the language, and that makes easier for you to express what you want to say, and of course for the listener to understand the message. So good job right there. Also, your range of vocabulary when giving the description was really good too. You implement a lot of verbal tenses and expressions that once again make you sound natural. The only thing that I would like to highlight is the fact that sometimes it sounds like you're using the third person when it's not necessary. I'm gonna give you one example. Uh, you said in one part of your performance, many people use us. If you say people, you're speaking in plural. Yeah, so it's not necessary to use a third person. But it's like I think it's just part of the pronunciation, not because you don't have the knowledge of the grammar aspect. I think it's just like when you're speaking and you're focused on that, you usually put the S in some verbs, but it's okay. So just take that into account, okay? That's the single, yeah, that's the single aspect that I wanted to highlight in general. Once again, I think you have a good level. You did a good performance, so congrats. I will say that just keep improving, keep practicing. I think that when we're learning a language, there's always going to be some aspect that we can improve and keep practicing even more. It's an ongoing process. So, in general, once again, you did a good performance tonight. Congratulations and good job. Now, okay, now in general, you did good. About the grades, they're gonna be ready on the platform on May 22nd. But anyways, be attentive to Liliana's information that she shares on the email where she's going to let you know when the grades are ready. Okay? Thanks to you. Have a great night. Bye.